most revered Evening College Incharge Maharaj, revered monks of Ramakrishna Order, most respected Lieutenant Dr. U. Danesh, Associated NCC Officer of 2/13 Tamil Nadu Battalion NCC of Ramakrishna Vivekananda College, respected heads of department, respected faculty members, respected non-teaching staff, respected Balamurali, our office superintendent, respected former cadets, respected invitees, and my dear cadets. I am really very happy to take part in our 68th Republic Day celebrations. Indeed, we are fortunate to live in a country where democracy is respected. If you remember, on this day in 1950, our Indian Constitution was declared at around 10 hours and 18 minutes. After independence, our forefathers, they wanted to frame the code for our own self-discipline. In order to make it successful, our forefathers have nominated the great leader, Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, as the chairman of the drafting committee. They took about 2 years, 11 months, I think 11 days to draft the constitution. Our constitution was manually written in 2 languages, that is English and Hindi. It was placed before the Constituent Assembly, where it was signed by all the 308 members of the Constituent Assembly of those days. From independence to republic, what is the reason? In order to create our own methodology for our own self-discipline, from freedom to discipline. So in the part of creating our own country in a most disciplined way, they have drafted constitution with many articles, schedules, and that constitution underwent many amendments in order to have more discipline among the citizens of our country. And the 2 students, the cadets especially, we have to be more appropriate in using and also implementing the different codes or whatever given in the Indian Constitution. Taking the current scenario, how our country is going on and how we behave and how we move with other people. If you compare with our system and that of the other countries, with a lot of determination, I can say we are far better in the discipline, especially for our own people. I can proudly say that we are the most disciplined people of the world. Similar to the Constitution, which is the biggest and the largest one compared to any other country. Nobody can read the Indian Constitution in one day. That is the volume of the Indian Constitution. So it is with so much of code, discipline, etc. In order to have our people to move in a particular path where we will be accepted by the people of other countries. In the establishment of the truth, we have come across a number of leaders, sadhus. They all have taught us how to live in a disciplined way and how to carry out our own job. And we are fortunate to work and study Vivekananda College because it bears the name of one of the greatest patriot monk of our country, Swami Vivekananda. And especially you cadets and we teachers, we are lucky to serve in this institution, and I request all of you to continue the same discipline as that is being practiced. If you look at the behavior, the conduct of our seniors, they all have done well in their own way in the path that they have chosen. Our ANO told me that one of our old cadets, Captain Ashik, belonging to 5 Gurkha Rifles, he was awarded with Shaurya Chakra Award. And 2 more important things. We are all here celebrating the Republic Day. The same way, our 2 cadets, they are in the celebration conducted by our government of Tamil Nadu in the Marina Beach. 2 of our cadets, Cadet Prasanna is the parade commander of NCC. Another important thing is choice of right marker. The role of right marker, as the NCC officer we know, getting selected is very difficult. Our cadet Shesh Prasad is the right marker of the Republic Day celebration contingent of NCC. Now, what we have to do? We have to study and be good and do good and earn not only good name from the family, from general public also. Our college is known for discipline. We maintain the same discipline either in the bus or the train or while walking on the road, because the name earned by our college is because of your seniors. I request all of you to continue with the same thing and bring more laurels to our college. With regard to the parade, the turnout is very good. Reporting is also very good. And I appreciate our Lieutenant U. Ganesh for making the best with whatever facility he has. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. May I have a permission to brief the flag area that we presented here? Thank you, sir. Sir, the flag area that we presented here is based on the significant economic events and informations in the recent past. First, we have presented the rupee symbol, which symbolizes demonetization. In demonetization, the government has made 500 and 1000 rupee notes invalid and introduced new 500 and 2000 rupee notes. It also helped in stopping the circulation of fake currencies and also helped in capturing most of the black money circulating in the market. Moving to the next one, we have the Skill India symbol, which represents employment. Employment in India is very good. And a survey made by American Express called 9th Global Annual Business Meet stated that 85% chances are there for Indians to get executive posts in MNCs. And moving to the next one, we have the Global Agriculture Meet. This symbol represents that in 2016 budget, Indian government has allotted 45,000 crores for agricultural development and agricultural improvement and irrigation facilities, etc. And moving to the next part, we have the arrows. It represents imports and exports made by our economy. The average increase in export is 0.5% and the average imports is 0.4%, which represents that with a stable economy and a balanced economy, we can improve our economy better to a huge level. And to the northeastern part, we have a percentage symbol, which symbolizes tax, and especially on GST, goods and service tax. It shows that the GST bill has passed, and it also been accepted by many states, and its main features are it reduces the cost of most of the consumer goods and services. Moving to the next part, here we have a hammer and a pick symbol, which symbolizes industrial sector. In industrial sector, we have a huge inflow of foreign direct investment as a result of formulation of foreign policies by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In according with that, we have presented a gay symbol, which symbolizes that more foreign automobile industries have established their factories in India to promote the growth and development of our economy. And here we have presented the NCC flag. It represents that it represents the role of youngsters in economy. The government is spending more on NCC, and in turn the NCC is giving out gentlemen who are helping the economy to develop. And in relation to that, we have presented at the top the insignia of trade services, the SWORD for Army, the Eagle for Air Force, the Anchor for Navy. It represents that the retired officers and soldiers are also helping, even after the retirement from the armed forces, to develop the economy by joining in many institutions as a administrator, manager, etc. And the last part, we have a bull symbol here, which represents the Jallikattu program. In this, we have presented that Jallikattu is a small economy in which rural poor makes benefit out of a calf with a low investment if it performs well. It also shows that rural poor who is make his living out of making accessories for bull also benefiting. Thus, I conclude that with all the information provided, I see a clear, visible picture that our economy will become one of the finest economies in the world. Thank you.